A Central student is a double-digit All-State recipient.
We learn about the library's Park Pass.
How are pheasant numbers looking this year?
And the Special Olympics track team is practicing for competitions.
Hi, I'm Jason Lopez Martinez.
And I'm Courtney Thorstensen, and you're watching Eagle Zone. Two groups from Aberdeen's music department are going to AllState this week, jazz band and show choir.
One of the musicians heading to AllState has achieved something incredible and rare, not only for Aberdeen, but the whole state. Eagle Zone's Casey Riley has the details. Casey?
AllState groups are made for students who want to expand upon their skill, but a student in Central has taken that dedication to the next level. A familiar face has been turning up in AllState events year after year. Central student Mason Shutter has made it into 3 AllState musical groups for 4 years in a row, but getting to that level isn't easy.
It takes a lot of preparation, like time commitment and individual practice, getting to know the music that is required for the audition.
She is the first in 28 years of teaching that's gone 12 for 12 in terms of the AllState audition.
12 for 12. Mason is a 4-year member of AllState Orchestra, AllState Band, and AllState Jazz Band. Director Jeremy Shutter is not only the lead band director at Central, but he is also a proud father of Mason.
Oh, you're just absolutely proud of it there, but that's twofold. You're proud of that as those accomplishments that the student has as a student, as a director, but then you get to live it a second way there as you're just super proud because that's your kid.
It takes a lot to develop this much talent.
A lot of it boils down to like the appreciation and enjoyment you get out of the music, because if you're not enjoying it, like spending the time on it like doesn't really make it worth it, so you have to like actually enjoy it.
Although a lot of students in Central have impressive talent, accomplishments like this are very rare throughout the state.
In the 35 years that all 3 AllState instrumental groups have existed, she is only the second student in 35 years to accomplish this feat there. So, you know, how often does that happen? I think those stats there speak for itself.
The AllState Jazz Band and AllState Show Choir performs May 6th in Rapid City.
Thanks, Casey. Special guest conductors are also expected to show up alongside the AllState groups. The concert begins at 7 p.m. in Rapid City Central High School.
The drama department is packing up after another successful year. They ended their season with the musical Into the Woods.
Different for each, always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach.
This musical is the first musical Roger McCafferty ever directed at Aberdeen Central, and it's also his last, as he's retiring at the end of the school year.
South Dakota libraries are participating in a program that allows the community to go out and visit state parks, and Aberdeen's Keole Library gets to be a part of it. Eagle Zone's Parker Leeson has the details. Parker?
Libraries across South Dakota have state park passes this year that you can check out for free. Keole Library in Aberdeen is participating in the program. The Aberdeen Library's Park Pass opens up opportunities for outdoor experiences that can be fun for everyone.
I am so excited about the park passes. This is something that I had seen in other states before, and I'm so excited that South Dakota has decided to do this because we're all about access and enriching people's lives and community education, and a lot of times buying a park pass is an obstacle for people.
You can check out the pass using a free library card and keep the pass for 3 days. The library expects the passes to be popular, so you need to follow the rules so others can get the pass too.
If you check out the pass and you don't get it back in time, it is $2 a day. And so we really encourage people to, one of the first things when you get back is just like to throw it in our book drop type of a thing.
This could draw park goers to the library and library visitors outside.
So I think this is going to be really good for both parks and libraries.
Raising awareness about books, trails, and accessibility.
It's free, and so it'll let them just kind of discover South Dakota and go through different types of nature areas and parks and things that they never would have had access for. So,
If you want to see a list of libraries where you can check out the passes, you can visit the link on your screen.
Thanks, Parker. If you need a little incentive to go out and explore South Dakota, the list is full of other towns in the state where you can get a park pass, such as Sioux Falls, Madison, Frederick, and Rapid City.
Pheasant numbers are important to the states because the birds draw hunters each year, and those hunters spent money. Eagle Zone's Alec Baltimore checked with Game Fish and Parks to see what we can expect of pheasant count this year. Alec?
There is reason to be nervous and optimistic for pheasant numbers this year. As winter continued, you probably saw a lot of pheasants.
We still had a lot of birds last year too, so I mean that'll help our numbers for birds this next year too. So
that is a reason to be hopeful. But going back to the weather,
a lot of guys are worried about the winter and what that's going to do. And so not only do you now have the cold that's affecting them and causing birds to freeze, you also have birds that are starving too now.
Now that the snow is gone, we'll have to see how many birds made it. The state monitors pheasants and their habitat.
You know, Game Fish and Parks is basically just trying to help to manage that wildlife that's there.
In reacting to the environment, this year, that environment has been strong numbers coming into the winter. We'll have to see where those numbers sit come fall. That isn't for another couple of months. If you want to hunt now, there is an open turkey season, and you can hunt all the light geese you want this spring. For more information, visit gfp.sd.gov.
Thanks, Alec. We'll be right back after these messages created by media production students.
What's good? What's good? What's good, man? What's good, man? Look at this, man. Look at this. What a loser, bro. You're such a loser, man. Get out of here. Yeah. Nobody likes you. It sucks still being in high school, bro. I want to be in college right now. I'm the president. I can change the inauguration day if I want. Dang it!
Welcome back. Spring sport athletes are trying to catch up from lost practice time outside with the late spring. Girls golf is one sport that's been affected a lot with courses in Aberdeen just now opening. Still, the athletes are working through the weather setback. The team is back from the Huron Invitational. Overall, the Golden Eagles placed number 1, with freshmen Olivia Braun and Emma Dorr placing top 2 spots. The Special Olympics track team is heading to Millbank this week. The meet is the next stop as athletes prepare for their state meet. Eagle Zone's Ethan Stockert has the details. Ethan?
Special Olympics track is here. 20 kids all in track. Tammy Miller is the coach this year.
Of course, I think this is going to be a really good year. We have a lot of great athletes that are ready to come out and participate.
Coach Miller only sees one challenge.
Our biggest challenge is always the weather.
Track is having 2 meets is spring.
So we'll have one in Millbank and then another, the state meet in Spearfish.
The state meet is May 18th and 20th.
Thanks, Ethan. After the Millbank meet, both Special Olympics track and Special Olympics swim make their way to Spearfish for state, May 18th through the 20th. We'll take a look at Special Olympics swim team on a later show.
Now we take it to Max Jamie with this recap in Spanish. Hola Max, ¿qué noticias tenés para nosotros?
Tenemos historias interesantes esta semana. Un estudiante de Aberdeen ha obtenido un logro que es extremadamente raro para el estado. La senior Mason Shutter ha llegado a 3 competencias estatales diferentes en 4 años seguidos. Es un logro que no se ha alcanzado en años. Dakota del Sur está participando en un programa de pases de parque este año. Los pases te permiten disfrutar de experiencias al aire libre y aprender más sobre el estado. Y puedes obtenerlos en la biblioteca de la ciudad. A medida que se acerca la temporada de caza, el estado espera una gran cantidad de aves. Aunque los números pueden ser cautos a medida que se acerca el otoño, actualmente puedes cazar pavos y gansos durante toda la primavera. El equipo de Olimpiadas Especiales se está preparando para las finales estatales este mes. Track tiene una competición esta semana y cubriremos al equipo de natación en un programa posterior.
Gracias, Max. I want to give a big shout out to my coworkers at Walmart, Jack So and former CHS graduates Nay Thaw Tu, Rosa Pa, and Marie Christine Garcia. Congratulations at graduating at NSU, Rosa and Christine. If you want a shout out next week on Eagle Zone, be sure to visit me at the produce section at Walmart from 4 to 8 on Thursday and 2 to 10 on Saturday and Sunday, and I'll put you on a list for next week.
That's all for this episode of Eagle Zone. You can always watch our stories whenever you want by scrolling down to the Eagle Zone section of the school district website. That's aberdeen.k12.sd.us.
Leave it this week with some more footage from the musical. With Eagle Zone, it's your boy, Jason Lopez Martinez.
And I'm Courtney Thorstensen. See you next week.